Let's meet the players, ladies and gentlemen. On the left-hand side of your screen today for here our Game 1 match, you are looking at Landon in the top 636 here with his Qi'ra green deck. And on the right-hand side of your screen,
Boba.
This would be wow, that didn't work. Let's try that again. That's going to be Kevin. Oh, man. They'll come up in a minute. There we go. Kevin, and he's on Boba 2 with a little bit of yellow splashed in because if you're playing indirect, that's what you get.
I guess technically that's Boba 3?
I think technically it is, yes. And just real quickly, there's your matchup. Here we go.
Spicy.
Coming in with a Zagarian Starhopper to start the day, answered by Dr. Pershing.
Pretty standard opening for both players.
Seems that way. Seems that way. I mean, I haven't seen Qi'ra Green since the Austin PQ, which it won, by the way.
Yeah.
That was February. I'm not entirely positive the kinds of things that you'll see that from the new set that they might have added in. There's a lot of possibilities, let's say.
Yeah, I don't know. The only person I ever played that played Qi'ra Green was Cody.
Yes.
And he moved his – I think he's playing Han now, so –
yeah, he was playing Han this weekend, correct.
Yeah.
The reason I don't add numbers after them is we're going to be before long we're going to be talking about Boba 12 and Boba 17, and I'm just going to call him Jump to Lightspeed Boba. Like that seems simpler and more straightforward.
Palp, IG.
I have like a 30 dice spin down.
Dark,
My daughter wants
and
to use
what?
sometimes. Like watch
Is it
a kid
Ruthless
go
Raider
break
in
cards, hurt somebody.
Kevin's
I
hand?
usually just use it's
I see a
Triple dark
TDR,
raid?
a Vader Pilot. That's probably
Vader Pilot,
probably what
that's
you're going to get this round, and it looks like an IG 2000.
Do it.
I like the Vader Pilots we've been seeing out of these decks. This is such a good card in this set.
Okay.
Takedown.
So it is now a 5/6.
Ooh, can't take down it, right?
You cannot take it down. It is a
Yeah.
6 HP.
Gonna pull a card.
Pershing's going to look for an answer, though.
He's going to get punched in the face.
Power of the dark side.
On attack, I'm going to ping Pershing for 1.
5 to base, 1 to Pershing.
One indirect.
I will just put it on Pershing.
Sounds good.
I will flip Qi'ra.
Seems real.
Oh,
This
nice.
goes to 2. This goes to 4.
He already did. He resupplied last
Yeah.
turn, and I missed it. Okay.
So 3 here and 1 there.
Let's go 2 to base.
Goes to 3 up to 8.
I do like the carbon fiber sleeves, chat. I'm a big fan. I'm with you on that one.
I do.
Yeah, Landon sleeves are pretty sweet.
I'll just OB to clear.
Oh.
Yep. I mean, flip Qi'ra into an OB is the classic Qi'ra. Like that's what you want out of her flip turn, because you're just going to gut their board.
Wow. Qi'ra is going to swing really brutal right now.
She's going to hit for 6.
Oh, because he healed. I was like, that is why.
No, she's got grit.
How did she take? What did the other 3 damage come? Oh, he
when
put.
they're defeated.
Oh my God, he put all of that indirect
Yeah.
damage onto her to make her 7-1. She's a 9-1 right now.
Yeah.
Oops.
That's going to be a big hit, and there it was.
Oof. Oof.
Big punches trading early here.
Yeah. Now, most of the time when I play against Qi'ra, the object is to walk your opponent into an Avenger.
Well, I mean,
So IG
that's sort of what I'm expecting to occur here.
and 1 indirect.
The IG does allow him to clear Qi'ra out before she gets another swing in. So that's
Yeah,
a
that's good.
really good play for Kevin here.
What to play, what to play. Landon's got a fistful of cards.
Ah, I love this card.
Yes, this is such a good one.
The Devastating Gunship is such an amazingly good card for Qi'ra. Now, he won't be able to do the damage and all that shenanigans to it this round, but Pershing will start that train.
Yep.
Pershing with that gunship on the board is so irritating.
Hyla Bomb Enforcer.
And the Hyla is a great card in Qi'ra. It was important that Kevin stay on the button that turn. This is Boba's flip turn.
Yeah, he's got to get it on
He
that
needs
transport.
a vehicle to flip onto for
Yeah.
that his fancy game text to
and
work.
you really want it to be a transport to get the extra damage.
I thought that was the unit Boba. This one just gets, when you flip onto him, you get to deal 4 damage. When you flip onto a vehicle as the
It just
pilot,
does 4
it deals 4 damage
Nice.
however you decide to distribute it.
Yeah.
Like, for example, he could just knock off that gunship across from him if he wanted.
Let's do it. Let's go triple dark.
Ooh, going TDR.
Ooh, interesting.
Not sure I would be, well,
I'm running that gunship right into the IG.
the IG. Yeah,
Oh,
well,
there
okay.
we go.
Now that hit's going to be
That
big.
hits hearts.
Yeah, that's a big hit there because now he
There
can
we
clear
go.
the gunship and still get his indirect
Yeah.
punch and now
Oof.
still Bill be able to flip Boba.
And he's going to hit for a whole bunch in there.
He's going to hit like a train this round.
Power of the dark side.
You know it's coming.
Ooh, perilous
the
position,
perilous.
even better. No hit from the
Go
Devastator.
3 to base.
Ooh, no Boba
Okay,
flip.
so he's holding on to Boba right now.
Maybe ground deploy him?
Yes, guys, as I've explained, the way my overlays are designed is so you can come into the game and very quickly figure out whose health is what.
Oh, man, they're still hitting
Yeah,
you on that chat.
it's
huh?
fine. They're, by the strict letter of the rules, they're correct. But Twitch and YouTube and all of this is a visual medium.
Yeah.
It makes more sense for people to go, okay, there's this much health remaining on this guy, and now I have a very clear picture of
Yeah, you went ground on Boba.
what's going on. He did go ground with Boba.
It's 6, 17, 21, right? No.
What?
12.
No.
Goes to 16.
16 makes
He's
more
going down to 14.
sense. It's wishful thinking. I just can't do any math this morning. I apologize. That makes more sense.
Kevin, I love it. Starting early.
Xander's right. I forgot the TDR counter.
Oh, TDR counter.
Tow it. Start.
TDR.
Yeah. Start making a. Yeah.
TDR.
Start
We got
making
one
a.
TDR.
Yeah.
And what was the other one we wanted to count? War Juggernaut.
War jugs.
War Jugs.
Yeah.
So this Onyx Squadron, I'll pass.
Give you back your perilous.
Man,
Third-
I love Xander sticking with us like all day yesterday.
Well, he's one of my mods.
Oh, okay.
He's coming over from my warships community, and he likes to hang out.
Dedication.
Ooh, I like the Onyx Brute here. Good call. That's a good card.
Healing.
I like that even because if you need it, Qi'ra can also just murder it. Like if it takes a little bit of damage, like if you need to, you could just use Qi'ra to hit it twice and heal.
Yep.
I will go to 20.
I'm going to stop
Boba's-
trying to help because I messed
Bo-
up so bad last time.
Boba swings in.
That's fine. Okay.
Ian, chat wants an Endless Legion counter. I need you to start one of those for me.
Yeah. Let me tell you, maybe one.
I mean, it depends on if we get Giovanni back on camera,
We get
right?
JV on it, and even then, that was like, wow. I don't even want to start with that. That was pretty brutal.
That was pretty awesome.
I will hit IG.
Yeah, I like this play because
Yep.
what he can do with the Onyx, yeah, he can just run the Onyx in and get the quick heal and get some damage out of it.
Let's put 3 back on there.
21.
Everybody with all their resources still.
Vigilance, first one of those we've seen this game, but we knew it was in there. I mean, if you're
Gonna
seeing
heal.
Qi'ra, it's in there.
Yep. Heal and kill.
Yep. Knock IG off, heal 5 points.
So 6. Ruthless. Let's kill and 2 to base.
Okay.
6
I will
for
put-
Raider.
Ooh, claim.
Next.
All right,
Interesting.
first time Qi'ra's going to be on the button in a while. Moving into the next round.
Instead of. Oh,
Oh, come on, camera. Don't do this to
There
me
we go.
today.
And then 2 damage here.
No glory, only results, and he uses the damage.
Here.
Yeah. 2 and
2 to base.
Oh, thank you.
And 2 more on Boba.
Let's go. Surprise strike 7 to base.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So I'm at
7.
18, 24.
oof.
5 HP remaining for Landon here.
Yep. Hyla bomb.
Yep, you're going to use Kira's game text on the Hylabon.
That should get rid of the Boba.
6.
Planetary bombardment.
Vader on the ground.
Vader on the ground.
Vader on the ground.
7, big old 7/7 booty on the
Yeah.
ground.
I will take initiative.
Oh, I hope he's got a power.
Yeah, it was.
There it is.
He's been holding
He's been
on to
holding
it.
it
He's had it
forever.
forever, and
Yeah.
that allows him to stay in the game.
Ready?
Oh wait, I'm dead. You're at 8, right?
Yeah, so I have the
okay.
Devastator, so good game.
I was like, if I had one action, I can get there.
Yes. Felt like the Vader kind of forced it, so.
Actually, I'm not sure Devastator would have done it because Boba only adds 1, but either way, it's close enough that Landon doesn't feel like he's got
Yeah.
it. So he's got a big hill to climb and
Yeah.
5 HP remaining. So yeah,
He's scooping.
yeah.
He's scooping.
Moving on to game 2, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 going to Boba. I really got to say, this is only the second time we've seen new Boba on stream, but every time I see this deck, I'm really impressed by it.
Yeah, it's a sweet deck.
It has so many of the same tools that Django does, but it does not feel nearly as oppressive. Oh, correct. Chat's reminding me he'll just push it to base because Devastator allows him to assign.
To do whatever he
Duh,
wants.
I'm an idiot. Okay, right. This deck, red, yellow, direct damage, indirect, Devastators, IGs, it's a lot of the same tools, but it comes together differently, and it doesn't feel nearly as oppressive as Django does.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. It's definitely, and it's because it's so new, and the indirect damage is so new, and the set's only been out about a month. I don't think a lot of people are used to it yet either.
They aren't, unless they're, if you're a Destiny vet, you've seen indirect, right? This game approaches it differently, but it's the same overall mechanic.
Yeah.
You hand your opponent some damage tokens and let them figure out where they go.
Oh, man, Landon's going heavy sideboard.
I'm gonna just stop.
More damage in the damage thing. Guys, you're really trolling West today already.
I know.
Love
I
it.
think
Getting it started early.
I think they're doing it now because they know they're gonna get a rise out of me, right? I think that's why they're doing it.
I mean, look, guys, I've spent the whole weekend with Wes getting rises out of him for random things.
That is true. That is true.
He's hitting his breaking point. I mean, I like the way you do the damage this way because if I'm just coming in, I know how much health they have left, and I don't have to do all the little math.
Precisely. To me, you have to remember that not everybody's going to watch every single game start to finish.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to see where the immediate thing is, right?
Yeah.
Like, to me, I understand how the rules of the game function. I understand that by the strict letter of the rules, I'm showing it wrong. But I also understand that I've been streaming stuff for 8 years, and I understand how visual and medium this is.
Yeah.
So, work with me, okay?
Landon, it looks like, added in some top targets.
Yeah.
Which is a good choice.
Yep.
Kevin is playing a lot of unique units.
Yep. The other thing that I like about, and this is a personal thing, right? This is just me. One of the things that I like about base health counting down like this, you know how like sometimes now, especially now, we have such a massive variety of starting base health.
You could be all over the place.
So that you could start, like we had a match yesterday.
35.
Colossus versus a Tarkin Town.
Yeah.
35 versus 25.
Yeah.
I like being able to sit down and as a commentator to be able to see very clearly, wow, this is a big hill for this this deck's got to deal 35 health while defending its 25 HP base. I personally feel like that is a big benefit, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, Laser Gaming,
Chat
I love
does
your tokens, so you just keep those coming.
Chat does not agree with you, though.
I'm okay with that.
But if they want to pay the thousands of dollars to come out here and stream, they may feel free to do that.
I mean, that's kind of where I'm
They
at.
can do whatever they want.
I'm like, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
I do what I want.
I mean, fair.
I'll also say this: if someone wants to hire me to cover their event and pay for my time and my gear to come do this,
you'll do the countdown however they want.
I will count down base health however the hell you want.
Baby.
I will do it exactly the way you want it, 100%.
People get less mad when they see me and I play the same cards. It's weird. So.
Yeah, I think TDR will go.
It might.
Oh, already talking about TDR.
Already
banned.
speculating about what the balance stream on Wednesday is coming.
Right now, I just think even if the math doesn't bear it out, like community.
Well, I bet FFG feels great that Bosk Blue took the champ today.
You know, we talked about this with Trey on the podcast. Shout out for our podcast.
Podcast on the button.
They can't
Check
see
it
us,
out.
but shout out for our podcast.
Oh, yeah.
But Trey talked about this in the podcast, right? Talking about how FFG was going to bed on Friday night, silently praying that the community would save them from having to ban Django or ban other things.
You're going to have to
so
do
far,
something to cut it down from the field, though.
So far, it feels like they might have actually succeeded. We shall find out. Oh, I've got an initiative in the right place. Okay.
Got a Hyla Bomb Enforcer and a great start for Kevin with his indirect damage guy. Can't remember his name.
Feels a little strange, but I'm going to sit him down for a minute.
Interesting.
I will claim.
It tells me that Kevin might not have a lot in his hand. I'm speculating, but that feels like a weaker turn 2 play to me.
Doesn't the card Kevin has out, doesn't it do indirect damage on attack?
It only if he has initiative.
Only if he has initiative.
If it has initiative, then it deals indirect damage. But by retaining initiative, Landon is preventing that.
I will run into Pride.
Yeah, there you go. Get another grit unit down, Landon.
Qi'ra available to come
Yep.
out this turn if Landon
Get that,
so wishes.
Devastating gunship out right now would be
I've
really,
got to get caught up
really
here.
great play out.
There she is.
Nah, he doesn't have another
Feels
grit
like-
unit.
Interesting. Landon, you know, it's interesting. I'm used to seeing Qi'ra be much more reactionary with her flip. Landon is very aggressive with it.
Yeah,
it's
he
obviously
used it-
working for the man. He's
Yeah.
8-1, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting to me to see. And then the force choke response, immediately she is just out.
He's using it. He's using Qi'ra like a mid-range.
Oh, and defense.
It feels that way, yes. Give us one sec, guys. You're going to see the game, but not hear us for a moment.
I will claim.
Pass.
All right, we're back.
But this round's already okay. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so we haven't discussed this today. Chad asking about deck list. Right now, until we get to the top cut, we are not showing deck lists or sideboard information on camera.
Yeah.
Because that is information that the players at the table should not have
No.
until the top cut.
But at top cut,
We will
you
have
get the
yep,
players get to see it, so we will show you those decks
Yep.
when we have them on stream.
100%. We will share that information with you when it is available to everyone, but not before.
Yeah.
The reason for that, guys, is remember these streams are available as videos on demand. Someone could go back and watch a stream and have information about their opponent's deck that they're not supposed to have yet.
Yeah.
So we do that to protect the competitive integrity of the event.
Are you gonna cut up all the matches like you normally do?
I will
So
probably
they can go
do
back
that.
and watch individual.
I will
decks?
probably do that because I like doing that so that folks don't have to crawl through big
New Fett
12-hour
Fire Spray
VODs.
coming out.
Love this card.
Yeah, it's a great card.
Whoa, are we already to 8? Wow, I've been
Yeah.
behind. Goodness gracious, look at this.
We're there.
So we are.
Take out the IG.
Well, this is Boba's flip turn. He really wants to flip out onto the IG so that he can attack. He could swing in, right?
Yeah,
Like that's the ideal play. But here's the other struggle he's going to have, right? Unless he can back up IG with a unit, he's going to lose that. He must. I mean, does he have another unit in his hand that he can put on the board?
He's just gonna claim.
Interesting. Okay.
He
No
does have
flip,
a Devastator
just gonna
in
hold.
his hand.
Well, and I saw he also just drew into a Raider. I've got initiative in the wrong place. There we go.
I don't know how a Raider really helps him here. You do 2 damage.
I'm not
to
sure the Raider helps
Avenger,
right
and
away.
And you still have to give something up, but I guess you could just sacrifice it, I guess.
Borrow him for a little bit.
Oh! Cad Bane just captures the Avenger.
Can he do that?
Yes, 8 HP or 8 total HP or less is the way Cad is worded.
Oh, God, yeah.
And so
Harsh.
that reinforcement walker, however, cannot be captured.
Yeah.
You have one open?
I have one open.
Let's go 3 to base.
Okay. Oh, I apologize. We healed 3 and then put it back. So still at 22.
Built up to
Oh, there we go.
Top target on Bane.
Man.
Oakland.
4 to base.
Boba coming in on the ground again.
Oh, do you right?
Okay.
Does he have the control
That was
card to
weird.
get
go to
rid of
11.
Cad
earlier,
right now?
I'm not, I messed it all up. I tried to.
He might. I mean, he would need something very. He would need like a fell or a rival's fall.
You're at 8.
Takedown won't kill won't kill Cad right now.
Yeah.
You could step on him and then take him down.
Yeah.
That would work.
You claimed, right? I'll pass.
You have 8.
He played Avenger out of his hand. He had 8 resources, and 8 or 9 resources. He just played Avenger. He's on 10 right now. There's 6.
Ooh.
5. Okay, 5 for an OB. We're going to clean up here.
And then I will claim this.
When you get into a top end fight with a Qi'ra with blue-green villain, like this is a challenge.
Oof. That was a great
Qi'ra's
OB.
at 10 resources right now. He spent 5 and he's got 5 available right this minute.
OB again. Bam.
Gonna go 4 to base.
Puts me to 10.
Yep.
I'm gonna
There,
run
I'll just-
into Boba. Effect.
Yep, step on Boba.
Will
Discard the card to heal.
Yep.
Feels like Landon's really in the driver's seat in this game now
I
with all the
mean,
healing he's got going on.
He's got 2 gigantic units on the field. And we'll see. I mean,
I'm gonna go 6.
Ruthless?
For a
Yep,
Ruthless.
there's the Raider.
Let's go 2 and 2. Might be wrong.
You have 2 open?
Yep.
Actually, I lied. I will play this guy.
Chat seems convinced that Landon somehow played this Avenger without having 9 resources on the board, and I'm not convinced. I'd have to go back and look.
Ooh, he might have actually. He's got 9 right now.
No, he's got 7 spent, 8 spent.
Oh no, yeah. Then because he played it last turn.
He's got 8 right now. He's got 8 spent and 2 left.
Yeah, so he played it legally.
He played it. Yeah, because it got captured as soon as it got played.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Ooh,
had 9
interesting.
resources last round.
Qi'ra
He
the
has 10
Avenger.
resources on the board right
Yeah,
now, guys.
Right now. He ramped, guys. He ramped once with the super laser tech.
Yeah. He did have a resupply earlier. I missed it on stream.
Resupply. There
Yeah,
we
he had a
go.
resupply back
Something.
on the back. I missed it, but it did happen.
Too many options syndrome.
Yeah, I know. It's a little tight. I think it's still right. Doesn't feel right.
Okay.
That's what we're doing now. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, we can't fix it now,
Devastator.
gentlemen. I don't know what to tell you.
There it is.
3.
All right.
Take that
You
out.
guys seem convinced.
I'm just gonna put this up.
And then 2, 3 more. All right, 3, 5 total. 2 more here.
2 more. Okay.
Yeah.
So Devastator cleans up the reinforcement walker and knocks Avenger down a little further.
Well,
Shielded Avenger is not anything very exciting, that's for sure. But until he cleans out the
Oh.
Avenger, this just
Now
gets.
we're just playing the
Now
the
we're
most
just
giant.
Now we're
awesome
just lighting
cards
things on
ever.
fire over here.
Do you look
See what I mean about getting into a top end fight with
Yeah.
a blue green villain deck? You just do not want this.
It's deck in hand, right?
is defeated though, correct?
it is in fact defeated.
Okay.
Oh, he went with Ruthless.
Pop the shield on Avenger and 2 to base, I suppose.
Well, let's just give it another shield.
That's gonna be a problem.
Kevin, that is the understatement of your morning.
Let's go faster.
Gonna Avenger into Dev on attack.
Yep.
What would you like to sacrifice?
That's the problem. Can't actually keep it really unless I have answers.
Ooh, this is hard.
Yeah, I'll sack this and make a trade.
Pause quick, guys.
Yep.
Did you play Avenger on 8 resources?
Okay, they're looking into it. All right, well, we're going to come back and let them figure it out because at this point, it's not something that I can fix, and I don't think they'll ever be able to determine it because it was like 5 minutes ago. Now, it might be on video, but that's not going to help them here.
It's all good.
So,
No, you're good.
Assigned 1 stream judge to 2 tables, so like I'm doing that.
Not a problem. No,
No,
you're
you're good.
fine. That's not stressing.
okay, all right. Now, somehow, I am still wrong on base damage again. Let's come back to this. There we go.
2 to base.
Oh,
Pass.
First damage that Landon has landed in
Whoa,
this
landed
game,
some
but
damage.
I mean, with the Annihilator on the board, you have to believe.
Oh, he's about to get popped for 12.
Yeah, you have to believe he's going to get smashed.
Annihilator is when played, when defeated, right?
Annihilators, when played, when defeated. That's
Yeah.
correct.
Oop. Oh, camera. Oh, come on, camera. Don't do this to us. There we go.
I'm going to figure out that manual focus sooner or later. I spent 10 minutes with it yesterday and couldn't figure it out.
Oh, another
Devastator number 3.
Would you like the 5, I assume?
Yeah, we're going to go 3. If it wants to trade with me, it has to die. And then 2 to base.
Okay.
2 open?
Yep.
I will fell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rough.
rough.
I think if I'm Kevin, I just scoop here and try again. I'm just not sure how he's going to be, how he's expected
units
to
like
play
that
into
is
this
not
Annihilator.
getting you back
Yeah.
into this.
I mean, he's trying. Credit to
Yeah.
him. You see my point? Like,
Yeah.
you've reached the stage of the game with
with this type
with
of
this type of
control
deck that I just
like,
don't know how you get past this shenanigans.
Going to 16.
I just had to hit that button 12 times just to get his health correct. Well, the game won't last much longer whether Kevin scoops or not. Annihilator's going to see to that.
Well, he's got lethal on the board.
Sure. I will resource this card.
I will stop resourcing finally. I think. Ready? Pop the shields and 1 indirect.
12 to base.
It
He's-
feels a
maybe
little
he's got
bit like
another-
screaming into the wind, I think, at this
Yeah.
stage.
I mean, maybe he's got another.
28.
He's going to make you earn it. Like, we're down to where just the
We will throw the final Hail Mary to not die.
Onyx
There we go.
Brute okay, I was going to say
TDR2 on the day.
yeah.
TDR2.
Not there. Good game. We'll go to 3.
There it was. All right, let's go to game 2. Or excuse me, let's
Game
go to game 3. We'll come back to here for a minute while these two gentlemen get their decks reshuffled and everything.
Well, now.
Well, whatever Landon sideboarded probably really helped in that match. He
Was that
sideboarded
Basing?
like 8
no, I
cards,
actually
so
don't. I don't have any Basings. I thought about it, but I usually want to go faster than the time she would stall me, if you will. So.
I'm trying to never mind.
trying to what?
Right? I was on the.
If I wanted to be a judge, guys, I would have signed up to be the judge. I'm a streamer.
having
okay.
a
Yeah.
Turn 2 was literally my only turn 2 play. I was like,
I actually have a sign.
And I would
have
say,
a,
I would say we are both slightly above average players.
I actually
so-
have a sign on the table that says the players at the table are responsible for the game state. We
Yeah.
are not judges at the event. Now,
We are not.
I have been asked at this event and previous events to make the judge staff aware when we see stuff.
I
and we
was
have.
like 90% sure he had
And we have.
9 resources,
But I'm.
but
I
apparently
did.
I am super
I
wrong.
did not see it, so I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay. I don't see everything either.
Do you ever pilot Boba?
very rarely.
Very. I was like,
People get too attached to that, but it's so easy
I
to
know that's
counter.
where I'm at. I'm like,
Interesting.
I feel like it's
Listening
like,
to them
did I-
at the table
Mhm.
right now, and Kevin saying that he rarely pilots Boba.
It's super handy utility-wise. Right? There are times where like I just need to kill that. Like I did it to kill a CAD unit one time.
Okay, I can see that. He's obviously talking. It gives you a little extra utility,
Yeah.
but he almost doesn't. He pretty much never uses it.
I considered it for a minute.
That I mean,
I forget what I was trying to kill. But if you
that's
had
where
a
those
power-
piloted leaders have a really great advantage because they can be either.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I think that's a great.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like,
I mean, they're great cards.
Because I was going to use it to just trade into Avenger,
Yeah.
but I had the CAD in hand, and I was like, I could just capture it, see if you have an answer.
Yeah.
Decent chance you do, but I can still make all those decisions next turn. So
All right, Hyperspace. I'm taking your
I
advice.
do think people pilot him probably
What's
more
that?
than they should.
Just stop talking, chat. He's like, I don't know why you're responding to these people.
I mean, it's a good point, but Wes loves to interact with his community.
as a
so-
Twitch streamer, that's the world I come
Yeah,
from.
you have
right?
to interact with
like
your
that's
community.
Early sometimes.
That's how you
Usually
build
by
your
then you play
community.
an IG to clean it up, like, and you're like, all right, cool. It's just
So far, we're only at 2 TDRs.
only 2.
Only 2.
Okay.
But we're averaging
well,
1 a game.
my
so
friend,
far.
my friend, the day is young. I just want
Yeah,
you to know the
yeah.
day is young.
Well, I mean, I figure in the finals we're going to see a lot of Boba, but there's a lot of Boba mirror
Yeah.
matches going on right now.
Yeah.
So that may change.
I have muted these guys for a sec. Once the game kicks off, we'll pull them back up.
Here we go.
Uphill into control, which was so prevalent, at least around here.
All right, here we go. Game 3 underway. I didn't get the initiative in the right place. Kevin will begin this game on the button.
Kevin's got that nice tie bomber to start with.
That what?
He's got that nice tie bomber in his hand.
I wonder if, what was it we saw? Yeah, oh, the tie bomber into the Vader pilot was such a massive.
Really
But I don't think you can get away with that into a Qi'ra matchup because a single power of the dark side ruins your life. See, that's what it looks like whenever you kick my camera. It looks like an earthquake over
like I'm
there.
gonna throw up now.
That's what they told me.
Yeah, what I was told.
Is Landon local? I put
No, Landon is
Omaha, right?
Omaha.
There we go.
Kevin is local.
Kevin
He's
is
from
Kevin's
Colorado Springs,
Yes.
which I'd imagine is in Colorado.
You ready? All right. Die bomber.
Hey-oh,
There we
here we go.
Hyla bomb.
Almost like we've seen that play before.
Yep, he's gonna beef it.
I would in his shoes.
Yeah.
Why not?
I thought that was your plan last game too, but when I played the Allegiant, I was like, oh, I'd probably win.
Yeah, when you play Pride, I was like, nope, plan B.
44% of today's field is Django. That's correct. We started with 36 players. 16 of them are on Django for the day. But we are not bringing you Django. We figured we'll get enough Django later. We chose a more interesting, what we hope is a more interesting match. Okay, so we are going to see the Guerrilla Soldier come in and get readied here.
Yeah, we'll go there. I will kill the Guerrilla Soldier for sure.
I'll have you bounce the other man.
Guerrilla Soldier's so good.
3 indirects.
I will place
There we go. SLT. I gotta say, Landon has like super bling deck, right? A little hype, all the hyperfoil
got, like, a
commons
lot
and
of-
stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
there
TDR
it is.
counter.
There it is.
TDR alert. I need a little alarm. Awooga, awooga.
Quite what we
Alert, alert. Triple dark raid.
Fire spray.
All right. Getting the new fire spray out of the deal.
Well, I mean, put one on. Yeah, there you go.
Possibly not the card that he wanted, but certainly not a bad one to have. 2 more to base
Flipper.
there. Flip Qi'ra.
Yep.
I will flip here.
Puts a whole bunch of damage across a whole bunch of units.
Let's go 4 to base, 2 more indirects.
So I'm currently at 8, so I go to 12.
Yep.
1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4.
I would have put one on the Hyla bomb.
What is it?
If he's
2 indirects.
my money says he puts the indirect onto Qi'ra.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep,
Yes.
1 and 1.
Yes. There we go.
4 to base.
Okay. The grit on those big old units on Landon's side of the board making an impact here.
So we'll put 2 here, 1 here.
Okay, 1 more to base, and that
Kira's gonna hit you in the
Qi'ra hits
face
for 7.
really hard.
I will.
I will resupply.
All right,
Whoa.
there's a resupply.
Uh-oh.
What did he do to get rid of? Oh, I'm sorry. The fire spray comes back to his hand because that was TDR. I'm
Yeah,
an idiot.
TDR.
Okay. Yeah. This is the most. You see, I've seen
Who makes the that red token thing that's on
Metal Fab.
Metafab?
Metal Fab.
Metal Fab.
Metal Fab. We met those guys.
Shout out to them, man.
Big
That's
shout out
a
to them.
Cool freaking token.
Well, we met
Oh,
TDR, Awooga. We met up with them the other night at the KTOD hang. It was
Yeah.
super fun. And he gave me a little bit of swag and was like, hey, if you want to put some of this stuff on camera, I was like, absolutely. We'll use them as hand markers. So I
Yeah.
put them out there for the guys. And we've got some fun things out there for them to enjoy. All right, we TDR'd into a Ruthless Raider, which then clears out Qi'ra and puts 2 more on Landon's base.
Have it.
Yeah.
I'm
makes
swinging
sense.
4 to base here
Yeah,
before
today,
I don't
yesterday,
get a
everyone was
chance.
laughing at me. I'm like, I don't know, man. That's what he asked me to do, so I just.
Sure, I'll play on X-Wing.
Go 4 to base.
Going to 20.
All right. Kevin much faster here in Game 3 than he was in Game 2.
Yeah.
Not allowing Landon to stabilize the board, continuing to push piles of damage here.
Killing.
Landon on 7 resources, for those of you that are counting at home, just as an FYI.
Yeah, and I think I can't see Landon's hand, but he's definitely got a top target in there.
You know, I saw a reinforcement walker, and
oh
I
my
think
God,
that's
he's got a hyperspace foil.
that's an OG dev. Yep,
That is
that's an
beautiful.
OG. That's an OG
beautiful
set
card.
1 Devastator.
I've never seen one of those in person.
Yeah. 3 indirect.
We'll go 2 here and kill this guy. You
Sure.
can draw a card if you'd like.
I would love to draw a card. Thank you.
There we go.
That's Landon. Is that his first discard of the game?
What do you mean discard? Oh, his first unit loss.
His
Yeah, the only
first
other unit he
unit
lost was his leader. Just went
His
back.
leader, yeah.
Leader just went back to the leader area. Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
I will kill this.
All right, Onyx going to finally get rid of that pesky TIE bomber. Again,
Done some
for a
great
2-drop,
work, though.
man. For a 2-drop,
I
Kevin's
mean-
gotten amazing work out of that card.
We're on. Yeah, and it's been out there since the start.
Yeah,
So.
for sure.
Tougher than I want it to be.
Probably that fire spray we saw earlier,
Yep.
and there it is.
So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then I'll heal 2.
Yep.
Good.
Math checks out.
Yep. It's a giant wash with the indirect damage that the fire spray brings. There's
Oy.
reinforcement walker for 8.
And here comes what makes this Qi'ra deck so great is all these gigantic
The
things.
the big top end.
Ooh, he did have to. He lost an Annihilator to get that 3 health.
He did. He gave up an eye. That's rough.
Going to 22. All right.
Boba flips out.
21.
No good.
Okay. Going to keep that walker down for a little while.
Super laser
Oh, wrong side of the
blast.
board. Kevin actually played the No Good to Me Dead. Excuse me.
Yeah. Super laser blast.
I mean, do you think he's got one in there?
Why wouldn't you? Is he there though? How many resources?
I don't know. Oh, he's got 8 now. I think he's
got 8.
Is he sitting at 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's sitting on 8. He's holding an 8. He does not appear to have resourced this turn.
I would.
I think he's still deciding.
Ooh,
he
he's
just
not
he
gonna
just
resource.
declared he's not resourcing.
Which means he doesn't have
So he's holding at 8.
no Avenger. He doesn't have what he wants.
Going
Yeah.
to OB. Still a solid card in this position, even though he can't attack with the
Yeah, but
walker.
there goes Boba.
Yep. He'll clear the Boba out and throw 1 on the fire spray probably. Or he's going to clear the fire
Oh.
spray and put 3 on Boba. Oh, 4. Yep. I can
Yeah.
count. I can count. Math is hard, y'all.
Hard.
Go 4 to base.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
that's-
pushing damage.
That's the right move, Kevin. Just keep pushing it.
Just
You're
keep pushing.
almost
I mean,
there,
if you're
bro.
playing
Like,
red
you're
yellow,
5
you're
away.
pushing base you're pushing base
that's
damage.
not great. That top target's not great.
The cards are there.
Oh, there it is again.
Ooh, let's see if he's got it.
Do-do-do-do.
Awooga. It's TDR alert. Let's see what he comes up with.
We are in our first game today.
Now, this is not even a Django TDR. All right.
Yeah.
He's coming up with an IG, which is not optimal to try and win the game here.
We're in our first game, and we have 5 TDRs.
Good.
First match.
First match.
Third game, first match.
Third game, first match, yeah. Already at 5.
I'm
Strike.
fucking
Surprise strike. There it
you go.
is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
You had your 6 way to side. Sorry, and his hand as well. His hand's good still.
And my hand is good too.
Well, no, I'm gonna.
Yep.
I should have played this, but I can heal for 9 when
Sure.
this attacks.
Heal first, right?
Yep. The No Good to Me Dead keeping the walker down, making all the difference there in the match.
Very good.
But
And
yeah.
there it is.
Congratulations on your day 2 free play, man. Go get one
Good.
now before they run out.
Oh, we just,
Go get one now before they run out.
with that. No, that's awesome. I thought you were
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there you go. Kevin, your victor there in that particular match. GG to both players.
Yeah.
Now we can move on from the shenanigans. Yikes.
Shenanigans.
Now, you guys have to remember here, okay? Remember a couple of things.